The following is a presentation of TFNN. The Money Masters. Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044. Now, Tom O'Brien and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. We have the Dow Industrials down 5. You get the Nasdaq off 3. S&Ps are flat. We have the gold contract up, trading $1.90 at $12.28. Silver's up 18 cents at $16.45. You get the copper up a penny and a half at $2.11. Light sweet crude's up 13 cents at $49.71 a barrel. We have bonds. The 10-year note up 4 ticks, 129.19. 30-year bond up a half a point, 164.03. Good old King Dollar. King Dollar can't handle it. Down 225 ticks, 95.11. The euro's trading at $1.11, and the yen is trading at 109. Tom O'Brien, what's going on?
What's happening, man? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, I like this. I like the Skyping deal, man. This is a good little deal.
It's beautiful, man. The technology is great. You know, I pull up Tiger TV to make sure everything looks good, and of course, I can see myself just in the normal Skype deal. But you gotta love technology, right? We were talking about yesterday. I got a HD TV on my bike.
Yeah.
And today I'm coming here HD from my kitchen counter.
How cool is that? Now let's go right from beautiful Tampa, Florida, right to Chicago, Illinois, to our man, Mr. Kevin Hinks. And don't forget, folks, every trading day, 12 to 1 Eastern Standard Time, TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, have swim lessons right here at TFNN. Get it right on your cell phone, TFNN.com. Hit Tiger TV. You're going to get amazing HD quality video and audio. Kevin Hinks, what's going on?
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Tommy. How's everybody doing?
Oh,
Good morning,
it's doing
Kevin.
good, man. Hey, Kevin, I'm almost getting my bear suit on. It's close. I'm going to wait till after the weekend, but, man, it's in the phone booth right now.
What do you think? What do you think is going to happen tomorrow with Janet Yellen speaking on a Friday before a long weekend?
I know, man, and the GDP. So I'm not putting that bear suit on until after the weekend, just as you said yesterday. I want a good weekend.
Hang on, Tommy. Exactly right. Because I'll tell you what. Everyone saw this durable goods number today, right? They go up 3.4%. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, hold on a minute. If you take out aircraft, it was all aircraft, which is what that was. You take out aircraft sales, it was only up 0.4. So the traders kind of saw through that number.
Ooh, that's a big one. Yep.
Right. Aircrafts are a very volatile piece, so that's why they pull them out. So, yeah, you had to really be careful with this durable goods number. I'm sure the initial number kind of shocked people, right?
No doubt.
And then, hold on a minute, it wasn't that strong.
Yep. And, you know, we've been talking about these notes and bonds. It's like, and I think you heard the update. I'm saying to myself, man, hold it. We go up 2.5% and the notes don't move. It's like, you got to be kidding me, man. It's
right.
It's,
they're not buying this low volume rally here.
No.
So again, it's keep your powder dry because. Again, let's make our best effort not to ruin our weekend.
So check this out, and folks. Okay, this is important. Kevin had brought this up yesterday. And it really is important that life is more important. Okay, having a decent life is more important than putting trades on, and there's no doubt about that. So check this out. So Kevin, yesterday I couldn't help myself. I could, but at the end of the day, I said, okay, I'm selling this market, but I knew I was going to close it. I sold it this morning. I'm going to close it tonight, and I absolutely and what happens, folks, to me, I got to kind of brainwash myself in a lot of different things. But anyway, I was talking to myself last night. I says, I am not going shot into this weekend, so I got to keep.
Good for you, man. Good for you.
I got to keep reinforcing that, though.
That's a victory. That's a victory, exactly.
Right? Every trader has a mentor. And my mentor, Charles Cox out of Chicago,
okay,
had options. And he told me, Kevin, there's times to make money, and there's times to preserve capital.
Right.
And in low volume, thin markets like this, you got to preserve capital.
Yeah.
Right?
Cool.
Save it for when the markets are real and trading is real.
Yep. I like it. Man.
Words to live by.
You should have seen me struggle in the last hour and a half. Oh, my God. Hey, so what are we going to talk about today, Kevin?
Today's going to be an interesting show because we're going to take this opportunity in a slow week like this to dive into the different parts of the Thinkorswim platform, which today we're going to work on today's option statistics, which is the tab about 2/3 of the way down of the trading platform, and it breaks down volatility.
Yes.
It breaks down what's happening. It breaks down the volume. It breaks down the implied volatility, and it breaks down the orders that are trading in the fits. We're going to go through that, teach everyone what every single line means on that board.
Oh, that's a good one, man. I like that.
Yeah, it's a good one.
I like that.
It's a good one.
And, you know,
Those are your base.
it's amazing, folks, okay? You know, if you haven't test drove the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform, just come over to our website. You know, you can test drive it. It's an amazing platform. The thing that's really so cool, depending on how long you've been in the marketplace, these things were unheard of. I mean, even 10 years ago, they were unheard of. 15 years ago, forget it. I mean, it's not even close. You know what I mean? So,
Tom,
yeah.
Tom, do you realize how much paper and how much data we used to pour over to try to get the same information that you get in 5 seconds with a point and a click?
I know, man. It's unbelievable. And, you know,
Find the history. You can find everything you need.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
And, you know, inside the option market right now, you know, what happens, folks, depending, you know, if you're talking the Qs and you're talking the SPYs, you're talking about a penny-wide spread, penny to 2 pennies, which is unbelievable. I mean.
Even better, even more reason to have the right option strategy on at the right time.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, listen,
Right.
man, thank you so much. We look forward to the show at 12 o'clock. Have a great one, Kevin. Have a safe one.
Always good talking. Have a great week.
You have a great weekend, too. That's
Have a
right.
great one, Kevin.
Stay right there. Tommy and I come right back, folks.
Larry Pesavento has just started his brand new service, Fibonacci 24/7, and he's already delivering content to his subscribers on a daily basis when the market's opened and even on weekends. Each Monday, you'll receive Larry's written report that provides detailed commentary and a summary on the charts and videos that Larry sends out. And throughout the week, when warranted, Larry will send out via charts or videos or both the key markets that he is watching during the day. This will be up-to-the-date active trading information that will help you in your daily trading. In Larry's first week alone, he sent out 25 charts, 6 videos, and a full report to his subscribers in just 1 week. If you're a technical trader that uses patterns and retracements to trade, then Larry's service Fibonacci 24/7 is something that you must try. Right now, new subscribers can get a full 30-day money-back guarantee. With nothing to risk, sign up now to Larry Pesavento's Fibonacci 24/7 by visiting the front page of TFNN.com under Trading Newsletters.
Platinum, grains, crude oil, gold, copper, cattle, hogs, gasoline, natural gas, coffee, cotton, cocoa, and sugar. These are just some of the commodities mentioned in the most recent issue of Andy Hecht's Techno-Mental Commodity Report. Andy publishes his weekly newsletter every Thursday morning, where he breaks down the commodity market and provides his subscribers with specific trading recommendations based on his trading methodology. By signing up for a free trial to the Techno-Mental Commodity Report, you'll get a full 30 days to try out this powerful newsletter service and see for yourself the types of trades Andy has recommended for his subscribers. When you sign up for a 30-day free trial, you're under no obligation to pay anything. And should you decide to continue, you will lock in the low rate of only $79 a month. Sign up right now for the Techno-Mental Commodity Report and make sure you're ready to catch the next big trade in commodities. For more information and to get started today, visit the front page of TFNN.com.
You know what's cool? Taking something that's good for you. Something specifically formulated to help with weight loss, better sleep, stress reduction, and the need to detox.
Nico, our hunter and gatherer ancestors found all their nutritional requirements for health in their wild environment. But today, our food sources no longer contain the vitamins, minerals, and nutrients our bodies need to stay healthy and strong.
That's why we need Primal Edge Daily Nutrition. It includes a special blend of ionic, soil-based vitamins, minerals, fatty, and amino acids in an easy-to-use liquid form.
Primal Edge is powered by highly concentrated fulvic and humic acids, nature's preferred delivery system. They have been called miracle molecules because, like sunlight, air, and water, life cannot exist without them.
That's right, Paige. They ensure we receive all the nutrition we need to be healthy and thrive. We take it every morning.
Primal Edge, formulated and approved by Nico and Paige of Living a Primal Lifestyle. Buy it today for just $89. Click on the Primal Edge banner on the front page of TFNN.com. We take your phone calls now. Toll Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
Welcome back, folks. You get the Dow right now flat. Nasdaq is up 3. S&Ps are up $1.50. We have gold up 90 cents. Silver's up 13 cents. The 10-year note is up 5 ticks. The 30-year bond is up 21 ticks. Tom, let's go to Max in Houston. Hey, Max, what's going on?
Not much. Just trading Nadex, and I got some weekly contracts. And I'm curious, is this it for the E-mini? Because it appears that it just can't go, above the 209 level. Like this morning went up a little bit, and I'm wondering if you think the juice is gone, since the volume is probably going to drop off maybe after lunch today.
Okay, so Max is trading there. Let me bring this up here. So 1 second. Let's see.
I got the 2076 and a half weeklies and the 2088 and a half, and I bought me another 2100 just for grins. And I got a profit on all of them. I'm just being greedy, I think. More than I should.
Okay, I'm going to bring these up first. So on the weeklies, let me get these weeklies up. 1 second.
What were the numbers again on the weeklies, Max?
I got the 2076.
Okay.
At 2076, the 2088, and the 2100.
Okay.
And so I'm positive in all of them. I got a pretty nice profit.
Okay.
Anyway, the thing is, does the market have any more juice, you think, to probably get beyond the 209, or should I just take the money and run?
I mean, just looking at, I'm not sure if you have the markets up. I mean, I'm looking at them here, and the 2076, that's trading right now by like almost 77 by 82, right?
Yeah.
Where did you get into that one at?
Oh, that I got I think it's like $39.
Yeah.
So 35. I mean, and 388 I got in at 26.
I mean, maybe I guess you could let your 2100s run, because that's only trading at 17 by 22. But at least the 2076 one, where you doubled your money, to risk that with, there's almost 2 full trading days left, regardless of how much trading time left, and you're risking $80 about, give or take, to make 20, and you only put in 39 on that trade. That's how I would look at that. There's nothing wrong with letting some of it run, but the way you straddled it all, and you have 3 different strike prices almost, I don't see the harm in maybe letting the one that's only trading at 17 by 22, the 2100 binary that expires at the end of tomorrow, maybe you let that one run.
Well, what about the 2080, the 88, the 2088? Because that's about, that's within, where the market is right now.
Sure.
And when it goes into money, I mean, you get a big pop. So I'm wondering if you guys see the market closing above that maybe this week at all, or if I should just take the money and run. I mean, I'm happy with what I got, but the greedy side of me says, hey, it could go, if it goes to the 2100 and touches the high, then I can cash out then.
I think the risk that you have, as Tommy said, I think that what you have is that the risk here is that you've had an amazing run. Okay, the markets normally don't run like this anyway. Okay, so the run was pretty amazing, and what you're banking on is what Janet Yellen's going to say tomorrow, or the GDP coming into Friday, because by 10:30 in the morning, people are going to be leaving, man. I mean, and can you get a huge pop? You can, but I don't think I'd take the risk, man. I mean,
the only thing I'd say is that, so the reason why I brought up both the 2076 and the 2088 is because the market's, let's say, right at 2088 right now, right? I mean, so basically, it could, if the market only moves 1 point down over today and tomorrow, you'd lose that entire trade for the binary. When dealing with the binaries and having a great profit, and the way you have great profit in 3 of them. And I love the low low risk, low probability, but low risk, great reward trade. So it's a great trade. And that's almost why I'd say, why not just let the low risk, high reward trade that you have still out there, the 2100,
Right.
maybe you just let that one run. And that way, if you get a pop over the 2 days, you still have exposure. It's your low risk, and you definitely lock in probably at least not only covering your investment and a nice profit with money
Yeah.
still.
Yeah. Yeah, I got more than 100% on everything. So I mean, except
Yeah.
for the 2100. So I'll take the money. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, man.
Great trade, man.
I'll take the bread. Thank
That's
you
a
very much.
beautiful
go.
thing. That's right, man. Totally.
Thank you.
Have a great one, man. Have a safe one. Yeah.
That's great. I love those weekly binaries. You know I do, and that's
Yeah.
that's a great scenario. That's especially a great scenario because, like I said, I like the trades too, and why not just close out all the ones that have turned into actually, if not 50-50, which is the 2088 where
Yes.
it's right at market. But the 2076, he's risking $4 to make a dollar on every dollar he has at risk. With $80 of value and $20 still of max profit. So, would you initiate that trade at this point, right?
Exactly.
That's that.
Exactly.
And, I'm
And
sure
now
if we
this-
discussed it, he would have said, I wouldn't take 3 positions with one of them being risking 80 to make 20, only 12 points below the market when it's had such a run.
Yeah, no, exactly, man. Because the bottom line is that realistically, he's a winner. Period. I mean,
Yeah.
and if he gets that pop, as you said, now he'll really be a winner. But
I mean, it was nice, just like your trade yesterday when you locked in a profit,
Right.
where you were only risking 130 and you took 250, I think, off the table, and you still had, half of your trade exposure and so forth. So something like that is anytime you can, take decent money off the table and have some exposure, that's a good deal.
no, there's no doubt, man. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
And this coming into tomorrow is going to be a trip. There's no two ways about it. As I was just saying to Kevin, I want to sell this market. There's no doubt. Well, I sold, Tommy. I sold folks. When I say sell the market, I really want to sell it, meaning lay into the market. Day trade wise, I sold the NQs this morning. But I'll close. This is inside the Nadex platform, and I'll close these at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, you could get some volatility, right? I mean, you have
Right.
Yellen, so it's Friday. So, and that's almost the same reason why I wouldn't want to just stay with that 2088 at market he had, because it's like a point one way or the other determines your entire profit. And you
Totally.
could get a lot of volatility. So, like, if you're bullish, you're not going to profit any more from 1 point versus 15 points. I just don't
No,
see
for
that.
sure, man. For sure. And, we'll see where the ramifications of this dollar go, because it's intriguing out here this morning, folks, is that the dollar index can't handle higher price. It's not only that it can't handle higher price, but, man, someone's selling into this dollar. So check this out. All day yesterday, we only did 13,000 contracts. We're coming into 31,000 on the way down. Well, we've already done 14,000 today. I mean, that's not you and I selling that's contracts, folks, okay? That's someone that's a lot larger saying, guess what? This dollar wants to go to a lower price. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is down 3. Nasdaq's up 3. S&Ps are up $1.50. We're going to be right back.
Today, it's hard to tell if the economy is coming or going. Regardless, I want my money going in the direction I choose. If that's your stance as well, then you want to know how Everbank can help keep your money thriving just the way you want. Is growing your money a priority? Everbank is committed to a yield pledge promise to pay high yields on your checking, money market, and CD balances. Looking to diversify? Everbank ingeniously developed accessible ways to spread your money around the world into foreign currencies and even non-FDIC insured metals. And when it comes to your wealth, they bring a highly experienced and global perspective to help you manage it. Everbank's financial philosophy flies in the face of the status quo. They believe your money's performance should not be determined by today's economic circumstances, but by the drive to rise above them and create opportunities that favor your objectives. If that excites you like it does me, visit everbank.com/TFNN to find out what they can do for you. Again, that's everbank.com/TFNN. Visit them today. Everbank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
TFNN is excited to offer a brand new piece of market scanning software unlike anything the industry has ever seen. John Logan and his team have spent years developing their market profile tools to finally be able to release the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. And right now, you can get a 2-week trial absolutely free just by visiting TFNN.com and providing us your name and email address. The TAS Profile Scanner Plus is the premier market profile-based scanner in the industry. Powered by the acclaimed TAS proprietary algorithms, this feature-rich scanner is a standalone desktop software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Within 3 minutes of signing up, you can have the software downloaded and running on your computer with a complete roadmap of market indicators and inflection points to trade off using the TAS Profile Scanner Plus. Sign up today and try this amazing piece of software by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 6. NASDAQ is up 2. S&Ps are down. They're flat. Hey, Tom, we just forgot about natural gas, man.
You know, things went so quick. I know. I realized it during the break, and I see the numbers coming up on your Bloomberg as you say it.
Yeah, so let's take a look. Because what we normally like to do, folks, it's just as well. It's flat. That's pretty wild. So, of course, on Wednesdays, you get the oil numbers. On Thursdays, we get the gas numbers. And let me bring this up right now and see where this contract is. So
yeah, it looks like it's trading at about 215.10 right now. And I'll tell you as I'm pulling it up myself. Yeah, that's dropped significantly. It was up at 217.60, so it's dropped about 2.5 pennies.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say, once you get the chart up, it's pretty clear.
It's clear. It's clear, all right. Yeah, 217 to 214.
Yeah. And even really, it was as high as it looks like 218 almost. Oh. 218 almost to 214. You're talking about 4 pennies pretty much.
Yeah. And it looks like it's going to get croaked, actually.
Oh, man, it's not stopping, yeah.
So you got, let's bring this up for a second. I want to see what this looks like. Gasoline, gas, natural gas. Okay. So we're at 213. I'm just curious what. Oh, yeah. Okay, so here, watch this. This was going into, man, this natural gas, man, is never just going to get a bid. So this was going.
I know.
Yeah, isn't it? So it was,
yeah, they crack up, I know.
It was going into the downdraft from the 24th, folks, 2 days ago. That's where it had 5,500 contracts. Bottom line, it can't handle it. And, wow. Yeah, it's getting croaked, man.
Yeah.
Yep. As Jay says, take the money and run. We didn't have a trade on that one, folks, but that's a beauty, man. And what happens with these Nadex trades, folks, particularly on the Wednesday and Thursday, Wednesday oil numbers, Thursday gas numbers, is that you have expirations at 11 o'clock in the morning, which is just dynamite. You know?
Yeah,
definitely. So you're not paying for that type of premium. 213. Look at this. This thing won't stop.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I am. Yep.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. And let me bring this up. 213. Oh, and as we were there, the NQs just got a little pop. Let's see what's happening with the NQs. So this is going to be, this market, folks, you just have to wait this market out, man. So the NQs, the high of today is 44.87. It's going to go after it right now. No juice, but guess what? It's going after it.
Yeah. When we started the show, it was at 44.70. So that's almost a 18, 17 point move.
Oh, it's a big run.
Yeah.
There's a big run. So if we look inside, let's look inside the NDX and see what's moving it. The is that Dollar Tree? Yeah. Oh man, look at Dollar Tree's up 10%. Let me see what's going on here. So $8.30. Someone taking this over? No. Surge after topping their estimates.
Yeah, they raised their yearly guidance too, I think.
Good old Dollar Tree, man. Holy cow.
We've been seeing those discount retailers across the board, right?
Yeah, exactly. Man, this is a big move. So that's 10% move is a monster move. And look what comes out right after it. Costco is up 5.8%. That's up $8. Netflix is up 3.3%, or $3.31, and Yahoo is up 2.7%. Inside the Dow Industrials, what do we have here? Inside the Dow, the Walmart is up 0.7. Intel's up 0.6. There's no juice inside the Dow. That's interesting, man. But there's no doubt good old Dollar Tree is putting that juice inside the NDX 100. There's evidently something that's selling inside there too. Actually, let's pull that up, because for two stocks being up 10% and 5%, it's like, okay. So you get Net Appliance down 3%, Endo Pharmaceuticals down 2%, Norwegian Cruise Lines down 2%, and INCY.
So just to put it, I was looking at some of those Dollar Tree numbers. So for 2016, they expect to earn adjusted $358 to $380, as opposed to from $335 to $365. But then they said sales are going to range between about the high end of $20.8 billion to $21 billion, and that's higher than the, I guess, 20.7 to 21 that they had previously forecast. But $20 billion.
That's amazing, man.
I know. Pretty amazing. Those are some staggering numbers, without a doubt.
I never realized that Dollar
I didn't
Stores
either. That's why. Now what's happening is that they just acquired another
Family Dollar or one of the other dollar stores.
Yes, for $9 billion last July. The Family Dollar business. So they were converted. Some of them were converted to Dollar Tree stores, and those stores, I believe, added $2.7 billion in first quarter revenue.
Wow.
Yeah, that's quite a purchase.
And folks, if you've never been to one, if you're having a party, absolutely go to one, man. You walk out of the store and, you're spending like $30 and you can have a party for like 50 people. It really is weird, man. It's great.
They have great stuff. They do. I mean, you see why. I mean, when I've been in studio, I'm talking, discount retailers. I'm going to them too. Whether it's Marshalls, right? We have these for sure. All of the above.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Let's go look at Costco. So if I pull Costco up,
they're in line with saving money. Costco, right?
Yeah,
that's a conscious consumer for sure.
Yeah, it's up 5.
You might waste some money there, but that's a conscious consumer.
You know what? No, what Tom just brought up, folks. That's why I don't actually like going to a Costco anymore, because you can't get out of that store without
I agree.
spending so much money. But you know what tends to happen is that you buy stuff that you're not going to use. They're too big. I don't do it anymore, but I remember, you used to go there quite a bit.
Definitely.
Yeah. That's where Amazon comes in. Just call out Amazon. I want to get those tabs. I got a delivery from Amazon yesterday. I come home, had my delivery. I was happy.
I think I'm going to get one tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it, man. I'm telling you, it's just so weird. In Florida, folks, Publix owns Florida. I mean, they're great stores. But I was thinking about it this morning. I says, okay, so I really just start ordering, paper goods from Amazon. Really, this is only the second one I got. Do you know what I mean? But now I know
like paper towels,
toilet paper. Do you know what I mean? Plastic bags. That stuff there. That
yes.
And I'm realizing, I'm saying to myself, you know what? That's going to start hitting Publix, because the bottom line is that I'm always going to Publix buying it, and they're always expensive. I mean, and
for sure.
So it's like, wow, man. I mean, they got to be thinking of that too.
Especially Publix, because by me there's a Publix and then there's a Target.
Yeah.
Now Publix has a much better deli and probably better produce.
Right.
But for stuff like that, I buy it at Publix usually, because that's where I go grocery shopping. But then I should buy it even at Target because it's so much cheaper. So they're in a battle constantly. Yeah. Stay
right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is down 13. Nasdaq's up 5. S&Ps are up 1. We're going to be right back.
Has the current market volatility continued to stop you out of trades when the market spikes against you? Now is the perfect time to open up an account with Nadex. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a brand new, completely regulated Chicago-based exchange, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their completely free trading platform, which also features real-time charts and full customization capability. One of the advantages of trading with Nadex in volatile markets is that your risk is always capped and you have the ability of keeping your trades open even when the market spikes against you. Nadex is completely brand new with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's nadex.com. Or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
Tom O'Brien's weekly gold letter, The Gold Report, gives complete and concise coverage of the entire gold market. Inside, you'll get Tom's commentary on gold, the dollar, the rand, the bond, the XAU, the HUI, and detailed coverage of nearly 25 mining stocks. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock trade. The Gold Report is a long-term newsletter where the focus is on building real wealth through the management of a successful portfolio of gold stocks. With a lifetime of knowledge and almost 12 years of writing his informative weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, Tom O'Brien can provide you with the important market information to help you make better trades in the gold market. Don't let the next bull run in gold pass you by. To get a month-long free trial to The Gold Report, an $85 value, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today.
This segment is brought to you by TFNN. Test drive all the newsletters for free at TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. And folks, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see right in the front page our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, who, of course, is going to be coming up next. He is going to be doing a webinar. That the title, a great title, The Consequences of a New Market High. Now, the way this works, folks, it's going to be on June 2nd, 6 to 7:30. And what is that, a week from Wednesday, Tommy?
A week from Thursday.
A week from Thursday, so a week from last night.
A week from tonight.
A week from tonight. Oh, it's Thursday.
There you go.
Okay,
yes.
a week from tonight. You can come over to our website. You test drive Basil's newsletter 1 month absolutely free. So you're going to get the newsletter. You get in a workshop. Bottom line, he's going to be talking about what market signs we're going to be looking for as is a new high coming. The implications of the international competition for lower interest rates. Yeah, that's a big one, man.
I knew you're a fan of that, and I'm a fan of that too, because you're telling me, talk about international competition for interest rates, right? International competition for our bonds yesterday. So for sure.
That's right. And so what happened, this is huge, folks, because so the bond market, the last 3 days, our market's up big time, right? Bonds don't go down, and that's very unusual, okay? Because money, bonds are continually going up as money gets scared and just says, I want my principal back. Well, what happened yesterday in the 5-year notes, which, the Treasury auctioned off, is that the amount of bonds that were left for the primary dealers were the lowest since 2003 because so many sovereign nations and large companies wanted the bonds, which totally makes sense, right? Could you imagine?
Yes.
Could you imagine? So just watch this, folks. This is what's really wild. And this was just blowing my mind that this hasn't happened even more before this. So I'm bringing up the world bond markets, okay? And I'm going to put the 5-year up here for a second, okay? The 10 years up. I'm going to put the 5-year up if you're watching Tiger TV. Well, we talk about almost a riskless type of trade, is that, let's say, inside buying our bonds yesterday, folks, this is an open market, so it's actually registered. If you go to the Treasury site, it's registered who bought the bonds, okay? And they have central banks that bought the bonds, okay, included in the sovereigns. And why wouldn't the sovereign banks and central banks buy the bonds? Because they have people paying them. Governments have them paying them, right? If you're in Germany, you have to pay 0.3% for a 5-year, right? And ours sold out yesterday at 1.39.
Yeah.
So if you add 1.39 and add 3.7 to that, what do you got?
Like
70,
almost 1.8.
1.8.
Yeah.
Like,
not a bad deal, right?
Well, the thing that's amazing about it, to me, is that it's 1.8, but that's not even on your own money. Someone gave you that money.
Yeah, I know.
How crazy is that?
That's how banking works.
That's how
You gotta
banking.
love it.
It's seriously, man.
Yeah.
Your next life, be a banker, folks. I'm telling you, man, it's crazy. It really is when you think about it. And
it's especially crazy when you incorporate negative rates into it, of course.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the market out here is saying it this morning, because this dollar, because the dollar didn't move, folks, and gold got crushed, bottom line, it held the bottom of the consolidation, but gold came down big and the dollar didn't move. Well, guess what? Now the dollar's moving down and it hasn't been able to hold price, and you're going to see gold go back topside. But and what has happened, let's see what the odds are today. What's happened is that even though the Fed is saying that they want to go up, the market's saying no. It's interesting. The probability has stayed the same.
Yeah.
It's 32% for June 15th and 52% on July 27th.
See what happens. Yeah.
You know what? I know. But every time that I look at it, I say, okay, how do they go up, right? It's like, and I don't want to get too far in the weeds here, but it's like the market's saying no. So the cool thing here, folks, okay, this is the cool thing, and depending how you feel about this, the cool thing, though, is that if you're into hard assets, man, this is about as good as you get. This is a tsunami, because if these rates stay where they are or get lower, guess what? It's only a matter of when, and whether it's 4, 5, 6 years from now, this will put fire under hard assets. And it's not like fire is not already under the real estate market, which it is.
Yeah.
But, I don't, it's interesting. I was looking at, in South Boston right now, the average, folks, is $600 a foot. It's like, my God. Are there bubbles out there? Well, I guess there's a lot of good jobs there, too. But I have no idea how you can afford that. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah, and just to put it, real quick, the way I think about it, just to put it, people say $600 a square foot. What does that mean in terms of? Well, just imagine that means 1,000 square foot apartments are going for $600,000, right? Just to put it right.
Yeah, right. And it's like, okay, so what are the rent structures in order to do that? Well, what does happen? This is the wild thing: is that the lower that the rates go, the lower that your payment out, and the higher that the amount of the sale will be, because of the fact that, there's a lot of cash buyers, but realistically, real estate is all about what you can sign for.
Yes, for sure.
That's where that whole thing shakes.
Because even if you're a cash buyer, eventually you're turning that cash into, a leveraged, some type of a loan to get more cash to buy more properties.
Right.
So.
Well, and in the case, even
if you buy them on cash, you're going to turn them into.
That's exactly our fund. We're cash buyers, folks. Okay, but the bottom line is that I'm always cognizant of what the Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac higher levels are, because who we're selling to, certainly it's the signature. It's not, it's not going to be a cash buyer. It's what can people afford, right?
Right, and I'm just saying though, but then even on your side, then or even the BlackRocks, whatever it is, they're getting funding. They're turning that into a lever. They're getting a loan on that asset.
Absolutely.
After they buy it with cash, no matter what. So that rate matters, because that's how many more houses they can buy.
No doubt. Yep. Amazing.
Yeah.
Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Now, of course, don't forget, folks, coming right up after us today, we got our man, Mr. Basil Chapman. He's going to be growling a problem with you. And then TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim, Steve Rhodes, Dave White, myself. And, of course, it's Thursday, so we got Andy Hecht coming up. If we take a look at let's just take a look at the volume right now, because I suspect it's going to contract big time. So, we're 220 on the NYSE, which is a big contraction. And we're at 462 on the NASDAQ. And the NASDAQ still's got some juice underneath it, man.
And I'm just glancing at natural gas. We went all the way down to 213, and we're back up to almost about 215.
Really?
So that's bouncing around a little bit as well.
That's wild, man. You got to love that market. Look at that. Yep. Yeah, no doubt. And folks, if you haven't test drove the Nadex platform, great time to do it. You can come over to our website at TFNN, see the banner on the top and the side, hit the banner. You can bring it up. They'll put $25,000 of paper money into your account, and you can follow us each and every day as we trade this. You stay right there, folks. Tommy and I are coming right back. Dow right now is down 30, Nasdaq's up 1, S&P's off $1.50. We're going to be right back.
Are China A-shares hot or not? If you trade China A-shares, now may be time to take a closer look. Trade CHAU or CHAD, Directions Daily CSI 300 China A-share Bull and Bear ETFs. China A-shares in either direction. Visit directioninvestments.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes, host of the Trader's Edge heard daily at TFNN.com and author of Mastering Probability, a daily investment and trading newsletter service that I send out each morning by 8 a.m. My morning newsletter service covers exactly what the markets have been doing since last night's close, providing you with an edge on your trading day ahead. You get actionable trading ideas, including the exact entry, stop, and profit targets. Plus, I'll teach you the patterns and hidden market correlations that will make you a better trader. As a subscriber, you'll gain access to my 90-minute money management workshop, where I'll teach you the secrets that'll save your assets. The bottom line, I've got your back, including a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the type of analysis I provide each trading day by signing up for Mastering Probability today. With nothing to lose, this is an offer you should not pass on. Mastering Probability can be found under Trading Newsletters on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's 2016, and TFNN has a brand new programming lineup to kick things off. Starting January 4th, swim lessons by Thinkorswim and TD Ameritrade will be airing 5 days a week at noon Eastern Time. Join hosts Scott Connor, Kevin Hinks, and Cindy Faber as they host their daily options program live at noon 5 days a week with no commercials for the entire hour. Nico DeHaan and Paige Clark will be moving their program, Living a Primal Lifestyle, to twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays from 7 a.m. until 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Wake up with Nico and Paige and start your day off right. The Bull Bear Binary Option Hour by Nadex will now be live Mondays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Start and end the week with the three hosts, Tom O'Brien, Tommy O'Brien, and Daryl Martin, as they break down the world of trading binary options and spreads. For all the details on the new 2016 programming lineup, visit the front page of TFNN.com. TFNN, educating investors.
Catch Basil Chapman as he uses his Chapman Wave methodology to call the markets. The Tiger Technicians Hour, next on TFNN.
Welcome back, folks. Dow right now is down 35. You get the Nasdaq up 2. S&Ps are off $1.50. And Tom, it looks like we're just going to bounce around here all day, man.
Yeah, not too much action, right?
Yeah, and which makes sense. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
It's one of these. Just as Kevin Hinks says, you know, you got to just basically. What was the
keep your powder dry?
Yeah, keeping the powder dry. But it was really cool about the. You save capital, making capital versus saving capital. Yeah, you know. Coming into a low volume weekend, and that's what you have.
Right.
You know, so you know when I even just say that, then I say to myself, "Oh, what happens? Well, what happens if I miss this trade over the weekend, man, and it goes all the way down?"
Yeah, and you know the way I like to think of it is, so that's the opportunity cost, right?
Right.
And missing an opportunity always hurts, no matter what it is in life.
Right.
But sometimes, would you rather that, or if you're over trading, you risk creating an extra loss? And what you have to remember is that, like, missing opportunity costs will never actually, like, take money out of your pocket.
Right.
Whereas when, you know what I mean, real losses, you're actually going to lose capital. And so I'm more okay with opportunity costs, and maybe that helps you, like, not trade when you don't need to.
Yeah, and in particular, I guess over the weekend I'll be thinking about, oh, please don't open down, instead of I'm hoping it opens down. Right. Oh man, I'm telling you. So folks, you didn't know we're going to turn this into a psychology hour here for today and tomorrow.
You're talking about like Thursday, you know, before a long weekend, and trading in general, and over trading or not trading, or then the mentality of it. You know, for sure.
Yeah, and that's important. You know, I'm laughing about it, but it is important. You know,
yeah, so. You're into yoga and mindfulness, right? And for sure.
Yeah. Wild. So it's time to get out in the sun. Trading psychology hour every day. Yeah, that's a fact.
What time does Yellen that news?
Let's see.
That's really what.
Yeah,
you know,
no, that's a big deal. What time Yellen's going to be yapping? Let me see. Yellen yapping. Let's see. Statements. I wonder if talking points, speeches and testimony. Let's try speeches and testimony here if I can pull it up. Yeah, I don't have it right in front of me.
Yeah.
But we're going to get that for you, because that is crucial, man. There's no doubt. Does anyone know in the den what time she's talking, walking, squawking, all of the above? Because that's no doubt. You know, she's going to be out there talking interest rates. You know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And she had some stuff to say the last time she was talking.
Oh yeah, and you know this. Yeah, we're right at a point right now that, you know, this is going to make a difference. And it looks to me that they're trying to talk this thing up, and that would say to me that, yeah, they're going to go in July. But every time I look at the rates around the world, I'm saying, if they can't even go in July, even though they want to. It's like, you'd be kidding me. Because what you do have, we didn't pull up. So what happened this morning, folks, is that one of the banks in Spain blew up this morning. Let me see this thing.
Okay.
When I say blew up, it went down 28% because they've been hiding. What has happened is that they've been hiding their bad losses in the real estate market forever. Here it is right here. I got it. Down 25%, okay, in a day.
Man.
Yeah. And everyone knew it was broke. And bottom line,
you want to be a banker, don't be that banker.
They had to disclose it. You stay right there, folks. I'm Mr. Basil Chapman's coming up next. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man. All right.
Have a great one, folks. Have a safe one. We'll be back this afternoon.
Since 1984, Basil Chapman has been using the Chapman Wave methodology to advise traders of his expert market opinion. While originally hand-drawing charts from the late 1970s into the 1980s, Basil noticed that prices under most circumstances virtually always had a certain number of legs to the upside before declining sharply. Later, Basil found that computer software, which included the standard market technical indicators, enhanced the degree of accuracy in calling price turns, as well as market trend calls. Thus was born the Chapman Wave sequence. Using the Chapman Wave methodology along with other indicators, Basil Chapman advises his subscribers of his expert market opinion each market day with his opening call newsletter. Right now, you can get a 2-week free trial to the opening call, Basil's daily trading newsletter, by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Cancel at any time during that trial and pay absolutely nothing. Get your 2-week free trial to Basil's newsletter, The Opening Call, today by visiting TFNN.com.
This is TFNN.